Hi, I'm Andrew, founder of the Stitch community, and this is a quick video about how to get verified on Stitch. Verification is hugely important because it's one of the ways that we keep our members safe from scammers and frauds. When we first created Stitch, we learned very quickly that we needed a way to confirm that the people who are joining were real, authentic members of the community. Unfortunately, today, it's all too easy for someone to sign up to a website with a fake account, a fake profile, and pretend to be someone else. So that's where our verification system comes in. It's really easy, it's free if you do it in the first couple of weeks, and it takes just a couple of minutes. So there's no reason why you shouldn't get verified, because once you do, you can communicate with anyone else on Stitch and participate in all the activities you'd like to come to, even message event organizers and so on. So, should we get started? Broadly speaking, there are two ways to get verified on Stitch. The first is to get verified by an existing trusted Stitch community champion. The community itself is member driven, so everything that happens on Stitch is driven by our wonderful members creating all the social activity and social connections and relationships that happen in the community. And it's full of people just like you. Very often, once someone has been a member for a little while and contributed positively to the community, they become what we call a community champion. And that means they're able to do a bunch of extra things because they're trusted, and one of which is to verify members in their area. Stitch community champions, very often they're inviting new members to join the community when they meet them in the real world, so it makes sense they can verify them as well. So if you know an existing community champion, someone who's really active in the community, all you need to do is ask them to verify you, and they do the rest of the work. So I'm not going to cover that in this video. You just need to know that option's there if you do know someone already. If you don't, it means you're probably like most members. Most members don't know someone who's an existing community champion, and that's because, well, sometimes it's because the community might be just getting started in your area, but more often than not, it's because the reason you're joining Stitch is you want to meet new people in the community. You don't know them yet, and you're joining for the reason to meet them. So we needed a way to help you get verified, even when you don't know someone. And if that's you, you're like almost everyone who joins the community. Luckily, we've got a very, very simple way for you to do that, and it just involves taking a photo and sending it through to us. And please believe me, it might sound complicated. It's really, really simple, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So should we take a look? You first need to get yourself to the verification page. This is usually pretty easy to find, as Stitch will give you plenty of prompts to get verified, but you can always find it by going to the More menu, clicking Profile and Settings, then Verification. You'll see the main option to get verified using a photo here, and you just click the button to get started. Stitch will then walk you through the process step by step. The first page just explains you'll need to take a photo of yourself holding up a code, so hit Next, and you'll get to the page which tells you your own unique verification code. All right, now at this point, it's said to you have to write down your code, so please write down your code. We get a lot of people sending through a verification photograph without a code in the photograph. We can't verify you. So if your code says on screen says ABC123, here's what I recommend doing. Grab yourself a Post-it note. Could be a piece of paper. Post-it note's easy because you can stick it to yourself. But a small piece of paper will do. And let's say my code is ABC123. I'll write that down. You write down your explicit code or your particular code that is unique to you, and make sure that it's seen on screen. So there's my code. I'm going to stick it to myself. You could stick it to your forehead if you wanted to. You could put it in your teeth, but something that sticks to you makes it a lot easier. So back on Stitch, you can now press Next. I should point out, by the way, you have to use a handwritten code. You can't digitally add the code to an existing old photograph of yourself. It needs to be a new picture of you, and it has to include a piece of paper with you and the code together. Okay, so hit Next, and you'll be prompted again as a reminder. Have you written down your code? And you can say yes, of course, because you've been smart and you've put your code on a Post-it note or a piece of paper. But you'd be amazed how many people fail at this simple instruction. You then get a choice of how you want to send through your photo. You can take your photo from inside Stitch, you can upload a photo that you've already taken, or you can choose to email a photo through to us instead. If you click the button to take your photo, you'll usually be asked to enable the camera inside your browser, and then you'll see yourself on screen like this. Just click the photo button, click upload, and then wait while your photo uploads to Stitch. This normally takes, a few seconds. If you're happy with the photo you've taken, hit submit, and then you're done. We'll review your photo as soon as we can, always within 24 hours, and notify you as soon as you've been verified. Now, if you find it a little bit difficult to take your photo with your computer, many people find an easier option is to do it with their phone and then send it through to us via email. So in that case, if you want to do that, just click the send an email button, which will take you through to a page telling you the email address you need to send it to. Then take your phone and go to the camera. Now, on pretty much every smartphone today, there'll be a button to be able to take a photograph of yourself. You don't need to do it in the mirror or anything like that. Just press the button that looks like two arrows in a circle, and that'll flip the phone around so it's taking a photograph outwards. So you can see I'm taking a photograph of myself. I just need to make sure it's got a picture, it's actually got the picture of my code in the screen, and take the picture, and you're done. Then all you need to do is email that photo to this email address here, verifications@stitch.net. And that's all there is to it. It's pretty easy, isn't it? You only ever need to do it once, so there's no excuse. Get started, do it now. As soon as you finish this video, do it now, and you'll be verified. Thanks for listening, and please let us know if you've got any questions. Bye for now.